In a world that constantly demands speed, where success is often mistaken for a race, we forget one simple truth. Great things take time. Today, I want to remind you that persistence, patience, and steady effort will always lead to victory. We admire those who achieve overnight success, but what we often don't see is the years of hard work, the countless setbacks, and the small, consistent steps they took to get there. Real success is not about rushing ahead, it is about moving forward with determination, no matter how slow. Think about a river carving through a mountain. It does not break the rock overnight, but through constant, steady flow, it shapes the landscape over time. The same principle applies to our dreams, goals, and ambitions. There will be times when progress feels painfully slow, when results seem far away, and when obstacles appear insurmountable. But remember, perseverance is stronger than raw speed. It is not about how fast you reach the finish line. It is about never giving up before you get there. History is filled with individuals who were doubted, who faced failure, and who took longer than others to succeed. Yet, they kept going one step at a time and eventually reached greatness. Their lesson for us is simple. Consistent effort, patience, and resilience always pay off. So, as you chase your dreams, don't be discouraged if things don't happen instantly. Keep moving forward, stay focused, and trust that steady effort will bring you where you need to be. Because in the end, true victory belongs to those who never stop. In today's fast-pacing world, we are often made to believe that success is a competition, where the fastest person wins. We see stories of young entrepreneurs becoming millionaires overnight, students achieving top ranks in record time, or athletes breaking records at a young age. These stories create the illusion that success must come quickly or it does not count. However, true success is not about rushing ahead. It is about building a strong foundation and growing at a steady pace. The pressure to succeed quickly often leads people to take shortcuts, which may provide temporary results, but rarely lead to long-term fulfillment. Speed may give an initial advantage, but it does not guarantee sustainability. Many people who rush towards success find themselves burnt out, unprepared, or unable to handle challenges when they arise. A person who moves too fast may miss crucial lessons along the way, lessons that could have strengthened their journey. Just as a tree takes years to grow strong roots before it reaches its full height, success too requires time, effort, and patience. Those who build their skills, knowledge, and experience gradually are more likely to achieve lasting success compared to those who rush without proper preparation. History has shown us that many of the most successful individuals were not the ones who achieved instant recognition, but rather those who persisted over time. Inventors, scientists, writers, and leaders often spent years, sometimes decades, perfecting their craft before they saw the results of their hard work. The key to their success was not how quickly they started or how fast they moved, but rather their ability to stay consistent despite challenges. By taking a slow and steady approach, they ensured that their achievements were built on a strong and unshakable foundation. Moreover, success is a personal journey, and everyone moves at their own pace. Comparing oneself to others often leads to frustration and self-doubt. Just because someone else reaches a milestone earlier does not mean you are behind. Each person has unique experiences, struggles, and strengths that shape their path. What matters is not how fast you get there, but how well you progress and how much you learn along the way. Rushing through life without appreciating the journey often leads to dissatisfaction, while steady progress allows for growth, self-discovery, and meaningful accomplishments. The belief that success must come quickly can also lead to fear of failure. When people expect immediate results, they often become discouraged when things do not go as planned. However, setbacks and failures are not signs of defeat, but rather opportunities for learning and improvement. Those who understand that success is not a race are more willing to embrace challenges, make adjustments, and continue moving forward despite obstacles. Instead of worrying about how fast they are progressing, they focus on steady improvement, which ultimately leads to greater achievements in the long run. Great success is not built overnight. It is the result of small, consistent efforts over time. Many people believe that achieving something significant requires big leaps, but in reality, steady progress is far more powerful than short bursts of intense effort. Whether it's mastering a skill, building a career, or improving oneself, the key lies in taking one step at a time. Just like a staircase leads to the top floor, one step at a time, every small action we take moves us closer to our goals. One of the biggest advantages of small, consistent steps is that they make even the most challenging tasks manageable. When we focus on taking small actions daily, we avoid the overwhelming pressure of trying to accomplish everything at once. A student preparing for an exam, for example, will find it much easier to study a little each day rather than cramming everything the night before. Similarly, an athlete who trains regularly will develop greater endurance and strength than one who only trains occasionally with high intensity. Moreover, consistency helps build habits that lead to lasting success. When we repeatedly practice something, it becomes a part of our routine and eventually a natural part of who we are. A writer who commits to writing a few pages every day will complete a book much faster than someone who only writes when inspiration strikes. A person who saves a small amount of money regularly will accumulate significant wealth over time. These small efforts, when repeated consistently, create powerful results that seem almost effortless in the long run. Another reason small steps are so effective is that they create momentum. The hardest part of any journey is often getting started, but once we take the first step, the next one becomes easier. Progress, no matter how small, builds confidence and motivation. When we see even a little improvement, we feel encouraged to keep going. A musician who practices a little every day will notice gradual improvement, inspiring them to continue. This momentum, built through consistency, keeps us moving forward even when challenges arise. History and nature itself provide countless examples of the power of small steps. A river does not carve through rock in a day, but through steady, persistent flow, it shapes landscapes over time. Similarly, the most successful individuals, whether in business, sports, or the arts, have reached greatness not because of sudden luck, but because of years of dedicated effort. By focusing on small, daily actions and staying consistent, we set ourselves on the path to achieving even our most ambitious dreams. Many people dream of achieving success instantly, believing that one lucky break or a sudden stroke of genius will change their lives overnight. Social media and sensational stories often make it seem like success happens in an instant. An unknown artist becomes famous with one song, an entrepreneur creates a billion-dollar company out of nowhere, or an athlete suddenly dominates their sport. However, the truth is far from what it appears. What looks like overnight success is almost always the result of years of hard work, dedication, and persistence behind the scenes. Behind every so-called overnight success is a long journey filled with struggles, failures, and sacrifices. The musician who becomes an instant sensation likely spent years practicing, performing at small events, and facing rejection before they got their big break. The successful entrepreneur probably worked tirelessly, refining their ideas, learning from failures, and overcoming financial struggles before their business took off. What people see is only the final moment of recognition, not the countless hours of effort that led to it. The myth of overnight success can be dangerous because it creates unrealistic expectations. Many people give up too soon because they believe success should come quickly. When they don't see immediate results, they assume they are not talented or capable enough. This false belief leads to frustration and self-doubt, causing many to quit before they reach their full potential. True success requires patience, resilience, and willingness to push forward even when progress seems slow. Another reason overnight success is a myth is that even if someone does experience sudden fame or fortune, maintaining it is a different challenge altogether. Those who rise too quickly without a strong foundation often struggle to stay at the top. Without years of learning, adapting, and growing, they may not have the skills or mindset needed to handle long-term success. This is why many viral sensations disappear as quickly as they appear, while those who achieve success gradually tend to have lasting careers. Instead of chasing instant success, it is wiser to focus on steady growth and continuous improvement. The most accomplished people in the world did not achieve greatness overnight. They built it step by step. Whether it is mastering a skill, growing a business, or achieving personal goals, the key is to stay committed to the process. Success is not about a single moment of luck. It is about the effort, consistency, and perseverance that go unnoticed. No path to success is ever smooth. Every great achievement comes with its fair share of difficulties, failures, and roadblocks. Many people believe that setbacks are signs of failure, but in reality, they are essential stepping stones to growth. Challenges test our resilience, teach us valuable lessons, and ultimately shape us into stronger individuals. Instead of fearing difficulties, we should embrace them as a natural and necessary part of the journey towards success. When we face obstacles, we develop problem-solving skills and adaptability. If success were easy and straightforward, it would not require innovation or creativity. Some of the greatest inventions, business ideas, and personal breakthroughs have come from people who encountered major challenges and found ways to overcome them. Every difficulty presents an opportunity to learn something new, refine our approach, and emerge better prepared for the future. Setbacks also teach patience and perseverance. It is easy to stay motivated when everything is going well, but true determination is revealed when things do not go as planned. Many of the world's most successful people experienced repeated failures before reaching their goals. Famous authors had their manuscripts rejected multiple times. Athletes lost crucial games before becoming champions. And business leaders faced financial struggles before finding success. What set them apart was their refusal to give up, even in the face of disappointment. Moreover, setbacks help us appreciate success when we finally achieve it. If success came without struggle, it would not hold the same value. The joy of reaching a goal is much greater when we know we have worked hard, overcome difficulties, and grown in the process. Every challenge we conquer builds confidence, proving to us that we are capable of handling even bigger obstacles in the future. Instead of letting challenges discourage us, we should see them as part of the journey. They are not signs that we are on the wrong path, but rather indicators that we are growing, learning, and moving forward. The road to success is never a straight line. It is filled with ups and downs, twists and turns. But those who keep going despite the setbacks are the ones who eventually reach their destination. Nature is one of the greatest teachers of persistence. Everywhere we look, we see examples of patience, resilience, and steady growth. From towering trees that take decades to reach their full height to rivers that carve through mountains over time, nature shows us that success does not happen instantly. Instead, it is the result of consistent effort and unwavering determination. By observing nature, we can learn valuable lessons about perseverance and the power of steady progress. One of the best examples of persistence in nature is the growth of a tree. A tiny seed, when planted, does not become a giant tree overnight. It takes years of enduring harsh weather, strong winds, and changing seasons. Some trees, like the oak, grow slowly, but develop deep roots that make them strong and unshakable. In the same way, our goals require time and patience. Challenges may slow us down, But if we keep growing steadily, we will become stronger and more resilient. Another powerful lesson from nature is seen in rivers. A river does not break through rocks in a single moment. Instead, it continuously flows, shaping the landscape over time. No matter how many obstacles stand in its path, the river finds a way around them, proving that persistence always finds a solution. Similarly, in life, we will face difficulties that may seem impossible to overcome. But if we remain determined and keep moving forward, even at a slow pace, we will eventually reach our goals. Animals also demonstrate remarkable persistence. Birds build their nests twig by twig, often facing strong winds that may destroy their work, yet they rebuild without giving up. Salmon swim upstream against strong currents, overcoming incredible odds to reach their destination. Ants, though small, tirelessly work to gather food and build colonies, showing that persistence and teamwork lead to great achievements. These creatures remind us that success is not about strength alone, but about never giving up. Nature does not rush, yet everything is accomplished in its own time. Flowers bloom when the season is right, the sun rises each day without fail, and even the smallest creatures contribute to the balance of life through their consistent efforts. If we apply the same patience and persistence to our own lives, we can achieve great things. Just like nature, we must trust the process, embrace challenges, and keep pushing forward, knowing that our efforts will eventually lead to success. History is filled with inspiring stories of individuals who achieved greatness not because of instant success, but because of their patience, persistence, and unwavering dedication. Many of the most successful people we admire today faced years of struggle, failure, and rejection before reaching their goals. Their stories remind us that true success does not come overnight. It takes time, effort, and perseverance. One of the best examples is Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. It is said that he failed thousands of times before finally creating a working model. When asked about his failures, he famously responded that he had not failed, he had simply found thousands of ways that did not work. His story teaches us that persistence is more important than immediate success. Had he given up after his first few failures, the world might have remained in darkness for much longer. Another great example is J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before becoming one of the best-selling authors in history, she faced rejection from multiple publishers. She was struggling as a single mother, living in poverty and facing numerous hardships. However, she did not give up on her dream. She kept writing and submitting her work, and eventually her books became a global phenomenon. Her journey shows that patience and perseverance can turn even the most difficult circumstances into success. Even in the world of business, success takes time. Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple, was once fired from his own company before making a legendary comeback. His journey was filled with setbacks, but he used them as learning experiences. Similarly, Walt Disney faced multiple failures before creating the Disney Empire. He was once told that he lacked imagination and was even bankrupt at one point. But through persistence and belief in his vision, he built one of the most successful entertainment companies in the world. These stories, and many more, prove that success is not about how fast you achieve something, but how determined you are to keep going despite difficulties. The greatest minds, creators, and leaders of our time all faced struggles, failures, and setbacks. What made them successful was not luck or instant recognition, but their refusal to quit. If they could overcome obstacles and achieve greatness through patience and perseverance, so can we. In today's fast-pacing world, people are often in a rush to achieve success as quickly as possible. There is a constant pressure to move fast, whether in careers, education, or personal goals. However, the truth is that real success is not about how quickly you reach the finish line, it is about how much progress you make along the way. When we focus too much on speed, we risk making careless mistakes, missing valuable lessons, and feeling discouraged when things do not happen instantly. Instead, we should focus on steady improvement, no matter how slow. One of the biggest dangers of rushing is that it leads to burnout. Many people try to achieve their goals in the shortest time possible, pushing themselves too hard without allowing room for growth and learning. This often results in exhaustion and frustration, making them lose motivation before they even reach their destination. On the other hand, those who focus on progress take their time to build skills, gain experience, and grow step by step. They may move slower, but their foundation is stronger, ensuring long-term success. Another problem with prioritizing speed over progress is that it often leads to shortcuts and poor quality results. In the pursuit of quick success, people may cut corners, sacrifice ethics, or rush through important steps. A student who crams for an exam instead of studying consistently may pass the test, but they will not truly understand the subject. An entrepreneur who seeks fast money without building a strong business model may experience early success, but struggle to sustain it. True success is not about getting to the top quickly, but about staying there with confidence and skill. Focusing on progress also helps build resilience and patience. When we set our minds on improvement rather than speed, we learn to embrace challenges and setbacks as part of the journey. Every small step forward, no matter how minor, is a sign of growth. A musician who practices daily, even for just 15 minutes, will develop their talent over time. An athlete who trains consistently, even if they do not see immediate results, will eventually build strength and endurance. What matters is not how fast we improve, but that we keep improving. At the end of the day, success is a journey, not a race. It does not matter if someone else reaches their goal faster than you. What matters is that you are better today than you were yesterday. When you shift your focus from speed to progress, you will not only achieve your goals, but also enjoy the process of getting there. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory, because progress, not speed, is what truly leads to lasting success. Success is not reserved for the most talented, the smartest, or the luckiest. It belongs to those who refuse to give up. No matter how many obstacles stand in the way, those who persist through failures, setbacks, and struggles are the ones who ultimately achieve greatness. The road to success is never a straight, easy path. It is filled with challenges that test our patience, resilience, and determination. But those who keep going, despite the difficulties, are the ones who reach their goals in the end. History is filled with examples of individuals who faced countless failures before achieving success. Thomas Edison, one of the greatest inventors of all time, failed thousands of times before finally inventing the light bulb. If he had given up after his early failures, the world might have remained in darkness for much longer. Similarly, Abraham Lincoln lost multiple elections and faced numerous personal hardships before becoming one of the greatest presidents of the United States. Their success was not a result of luck, but of their refusal to quit when things got tough. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the journey toward it. Many people believe that failing means they are not good enough, but in reality, every failure is a lesson that brings them closer to success. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not the absence of failure, but how they respond to it. Some people let failure discourage them, while others use it as motivation to try again with more wisdom and experience. True success comes to those who see failure as a stepping stone rather than a stopping point. Perseverance also builds strength and character. When we keep pushing forward despite difficulties, we develop mental toughness, patience, and problem-solving skills. Every challenge we overcome makes us stronger and more prepared for future obstacles. The people who achieve great things in life are not the ones who had an easy journey, but the ones who kept going when things got hard. Their determination is what sets them apart from the rest. At the heart of every great success story is the simple truth: never giving up leads to victory. It may take time, it may take effort, and it may take countless tries, but those who stay committed to their dreams will eventually reach their destination. No matter how many times you fall, as long as you stand up one more time, success will be yours. Success is not about how fast you reach your goal, nor is it about avoiding failure. It is about staying committed to the journey, no matter how difficult it gets. Every challenge, every setback, and every slow step forward brings you closer to your dreams. The most successful people in history were not those who had an easy path, but those who refused to give up when times were tough. So, as you move forward in your own journey, remember this: progress is more important than speed, challenges are opportunities for growth, and success belongs to those who keep going despite the odds. Stay patient, stay determined, and trust the process. Because in the end, true success is not measured by how quickly you achieve something, but by the strength and perseverance you show along the way. Keep moving forward. Your success is waiting for you.